don't know where they're going. Look. You know where you're going? No.
Sorry, before we start, have you paid your permit with the council? Okay, so if anybody comes, yes, we paid the permit, all right, but we've left it at home. Carry on then.
Welcome everybody to Mark and Emily's Australian Wedding Blessing.
Yay!
We'd like to welcome the interstate visitors, Olivia, Michael, Jocelyn, Darren and Mark. I'm Karen.
Bellevue Hill is not interstate.
I'm Karen, Kaz, the celebrant Kaz, and this is celebrant Spence.
Celibate.
Not so much.
We're available for any future weddings, christenings,
Bar
birthdays,
mitzvahs.
anything you like. Shopping centres, anything.
Yeah.
So here we go, eyes down for Mark and Emily's Australian wedding.
Wasn't it? Okay. So Mark and Emily, first of all, would like to thank you for being here on this special day. And they're also wondering what gifts you brought. Well, not so much gifts, just the cash. Because she's English and she's in his ear, so that's how it goes these days. All right. A little bit later at the reception, when we're upstairs in that very quiet venue, we'll get a time for each of you to give a little speech on Emily and Mark. And we will make sure that you've had a little bit to drink first, and then you can do your speech. What could possibly go wrong? So first of all, Mark. When did I meet Mark? Well, I met Mark back at 2UE back 5 years ago. However, before that, there was a 15-year gap between when I met Mark with his family and when I met him in Australia. I remember going to Manila back in 1995. I was a dirty old Aussie tourist. Well, I can't say that. Oh, I shouldn't say that story. Okay. So anyway, let's go forward to 2005 when I met Mark at 2UE. Mark had a guitar. And at the time when he had the guitar, it was Youth Week.
World Youth.
It was World Youth Week, and Mark had a guitar, and I thought, what could this person be doing with a guitar? And then it dawned on me, World Youth Week, Pope, Catholic. Oh well. So I said to Mark, hey, why don't you come to the gym with Karen and I? I've got this great friend at work. Come to the gym. So there was Mark in the back of the car. We were good friends, and then he met Karen. What did you think of
When
Mark?
I first met Mark, I actually didn't like Mark. I was selling Cancer Council ribbons and he refused to buy one, which in my book is just totally wrong. He was rude, obnoxious, didn't like him. Then we thought he was gay. After that, you know, after about 6 months, we actually became friends, and hence we're hosting your wedding, so pretty good friends. And as for Emily, we met Emily at your house.
At
I
your
know.
house. Thank you, contestants. Thank you.
We met Emily first at my house.
Yes.
After she'd been with Mark for about
2 minutes.
4 to 6 months. And Mark, from the day he met Emily, could not stop talking about Emily and how fantastic she was, how beautiful she was.
You remember at your place when we first met her, we're going, gee, she's so quiet. What's the story? And I guess, knowing Emily now compared to what we were back then, she was kind of quiet around us. Until she had a few drinks, and then she'd be merry, and then we'd go, yep, we can see exactly why Mark and Emily are together to this day. And how many years now?
Or easily one and a bit.
One and a bit.
Write that down.
I just need to update. Hang on, one and a bit. One and a bit. All right. So let's celebrate the love for Mark and Emily.
And Mark and Emily
chat roulette.
celebrated their love for each other in a beautiful traditional wedding in Canada on August 27th. Also, we've been told, because we weren't actually invited.
Was anybody invited? So does anybody know these two, or is it just people walking their dogs in a suit? That in Canada was also followed by a smaller ceremony in the UK with Emily's racist grandmother, which I will tell you stories later. Just come up and tell me, because I've been told I can't talk about the racist grandmother. Great stories. We weren't invited to that one either. Was anybody invited? No. Okay. All right.
So now this is Australia's turn, and here we are. front to make Mark pay. So enjoy Mark and Emily's day.
Is the council here? No? Okay, we're fine.
Go,
Okay.
go.
So we'd like to share with you Mark and Emily's love for each other, and we'll start. To love is to remember and keep alive forever all those unique qualities that drew you to one another in the beginning.
To make the most of every moment you share together, and to marvel at how your feelings for one another keep rising to new dimensions.
To love is to celebrate, to create an oasis of tranquility for one another, and also a quiet place apart from away from others, where you need not pretend, where you can be yourselves, and know within your hearts you will be accepted by one another.
To love is to greet each day with anticipation, always eager for another opportunity to share new adventures, and to gather up new memories together.
To love is to follow the rainbow through the rain, to be able to laugh at yourself and be willing to say, oh, I was wrong. What's that say?
I'm sorry.
Oh, just getting you ready for that. Okay. To forgive, and more importantly, oh, what's that say?
Forget.
Oh yeah, to forget. Yes, that's right. To forget. To forget. I forget that you didn't wash the bathroom last week. Okay. And to always believe and trust in one another.
To love is to watch with wonder all the miracles of creation, to find beauty in all the simple things in life, and to find within ourselves a deeper appreciation, a new awareness of how wonderful it is to be alive, to be happy, to be together.
To love is to come together from the pathways of our past and then move forward, hand in hand, along the uncharted roads of our future, ready to risk, to dream and to dare, and always believe that all things are possible with faith and love.
Emily, as you've already said your traditional vows, now it's time to tell us something about Mark when you first met him. Perhaps what attracted you to Mark. From your heart.
Well, we actually met at that volleyball court just there. And yeah, I think it was just Mark's glow, his energy that I just loved from day one. And really, yeah.
It wasn't in those
Yeah, and he still has that. Every night to come home to that is just magnificent.
Ah.